We're looking at how the students feel about the school restart and the sixth graders start their new journey. This edition of WBLN starts right now. Hello Wolverines, I'm Lucas Consuegra. Welcome back. As many of you know, most schools have started virtually, and we're no different. But what does that mean for Belen students? Manny Rodriguez-Lapilo has a story.
For Belen students, starting the new school year off under distance learning is not the situation anyone had in mind. But as this new reality persists, students share their experiences of virtual learning and their hopes for the eventual return.
The return to virtual school has been pretty similar, where last year we had the full periods of Zoom, and we've been doing the same thing this year, except now the passing periods are longer, and we have flex at the end of the day.
I would say that it has gone a lot smoother, but that's largely in part due to the fact that we saw it coming, because last year it kind of sprung up on us. Nobody really expected us to go back, go exit out of school and do it virtually. But now teachers had it all summer, so they're more prepared, and the students are definitely more prepared because we knew what we were going into. I definitely think that it's smart to go virtual first at first. I definitely think we do need to go back, but I also think that rushing into it or trying to be first person to go back is not the best play. We should definitely wait till the situation is clearly better and the numbers have gone down, and they're already going down. So as they continue to go down, I think Belen's doing the smart thing of just kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen, and just play it slowly, because it doesn't make sense to rush into things.
Yeah, lunch lines are probably going to be the most difficult parts of trying to maintain social distancing. I think just because it's just how we are, where we're going to be high-fiving our friends, dapping each other up. During times where we're in the lunch line, we just do everything we can to not get on top of each other and not to be super packed up, and I think that's going to be the most difficult thing to regulate.
I think that as long as everybody is following the rules, there won't be any problems. My concern is that if some people are cutting corners, then it won't go as smoothly as planned. But as long as everybody's following the rules that Belen sets, that the higher ups who are in charge of dealing with this set, there shouldn't really be any problems.
I think it would be amazing for all of us to come back to school and see each other in person, since we haven't been able to since the beginning of the year, and since last year actually. So I'm pretty excited for it. I just hope it's under safe circumstances.
For now, students continue to push on and work through virtual learning. However, hopes for a safe return in the near future remain high. For WBLN, I'm Manny Rodriguez.
Sixth grade students just had their first day of school. We talk about their experiences from home. Despite all the tragedy that is occurring in today's world, we as a school were still able to manage for the sixth grade students a magical day. Their very first day at Belen. Although it was only orientation, not real class, they were still able to get a feel for the school and were surrounded by a lovely group of seniors. But reality has kicked in, and the sixth graders have started their next 7 years from home virtually. Luckily, we were able to hear from one of Belen's very own sixth graders, Nico Arietto.
It has been a bunch of mixed emotions, to say the least. So for the first 2 days that we had it, because we had it Thursday and Friday, for the first 2 days, it felt like I didn't even start school. But another way Belen is important to me is probably because of the friendship that I said in the previous videos, because starting new friendships that will last ages is just such an important thing. I've been with friends in my previous school, and it's just amazing to have friends, especially close ones that you'll be with for the rest of your life. That's another reason why Belen is important to me. I'm excited to grow with a bunch of my friends that I've had in my previous school and make new friends, because whenever my dad has a get-together, 70 or 80% of his friends that come over to our house are from Belen, and they just have such a strong friendship and connection with each other that I want to have with my friends when I graduate Belen and am in Belen, because I know the friendships that I'm going to make here will not only end when we graduate, but it will be ongoing. Another thing that I'm excited for is a bunch of the extracurricular activities like football, basketball, WBLN, and a bunch of other things. And I'm very excited for the new experiences and teachers and memories that I'm going to have at Belen.
Even though we as a school are still currently in virtual learning, we will be back together at Belen and are going to make memories and make it a great year. Reporting for WBLN, I'm Lucas Consuegra.
What's up, Wolverines? Here are your sports news for today. As the FHSAA has allowed fall sports to begin practicing, Belen football is getting ready for their opener on September 25th, and your state champion cross-country team is already prepping for competition. The Miami Heat will play a pivotal Game 3 tonight against the one-seeded Milwaukee Bucks and MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Heat have shocked the world with their impressive performances versus the Bucks, with their efficiency and ability to slow down the Greek Freak. Tonight's game is a must-win for both sides and could put the Heat in position to take down the reigning MVP in quick fashion. After a surprisingly competitive first half to an odd 2020 season, the Marlins have bolstered their lineup with a trade for former All-Star outfielder Starling Marte. Marte has made an immediate impact on the Fish, hitting a go-ahead home run in his debut Tuesday against the Blue Jays. The Marlins take on the Rays tonight in an opener for the Citrus Series. Inter Miami took on Atlanta United Thursday, finishing with a draw for the first time in club history. The team is rumored to be signing Juventus and Argentina star Gonzalo Higuain in an attempt to add some star power to an underwhelming offense. In football, Hard Rock Stadium has announced limits to attendance in 2020. The stadium will host 13,000 fans, or 20% capacity, for Miami Dolphins and Hurricanes games. The Canes are set to kick off their season next Thursday night against UAB. Miami enters the game as 15.5-point favorites, and QB Derek King leads the revamped Miami offense as a top 5 candidate to win the Heisman Trophy. The Finns are getting ready to get their season started as they take on the New England Patriots next Sunday in Foxborough. Despite drafting Tua Tagovailoa in the first round, Ryan Fitzpatrick is expected to be the team's starting quarterback, though no official announcement has been made. That's it for sports. Now back to Lucas at the desk.
That's all your news for today. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Stay home, stay safe, and have a great weekend, Wolverines.